welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Isabella Stevens, joined with Sarah Vantine, and today we are in San Jose, California with the Grande dealer group. And Sarah, we have a very exciting topic today about warranty excellence.
Yes, we do, Isabella. We're talking about fixed ops today with an incredible panel of the DGDG professionals. And of course, AWN and Dynatron join us as well. Everyone on the panel, if you could introduce yourselves, starting with Jason, we'll go down the line and introduce yourselves to our audience.
Awesome. My name is Jason Tuck. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager with Automotive Warranty Network.
I'm Oscar Esparza. I'm the Service Director at Salinas Honda.
William McCurry, Vice President of Fixed Operations for DGDG.
I'm Lichaa, Warranty Administrator for DGDG.
I'm James Grogan, Executive Vice President, Dynatron Software.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Now, Jason, starting with you, coming from a partner standpoint, what are you seeing top performing dealerships do really well when it comes to managing warranty-related processes?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think what we're seeing in the industry, not just with the top performing, but a lot of dealers are now taking that proactive approach versus a reactive approach. So in order to facilitate warranty processing, you kind of have to be the expert. I love the analogy earlier about the doctor and the pharmacy, right? So both of those fields require training and education. And that's what dealers are really starting to focus on now, is training and coaching their staff, because we are working in an industry that constantly changes. What we did yesterday may be different today. So we really need to stress the importance to not only our staff members, but dealerships, and they're doing it, is coaching the employees to stay up to date, to know the new things that are coming out. Because if you don't, there's a lot at risk on the line of losing that income. Take a payment, not a loan.
Well, that is so true, Jason. And, you know, the risk and the evolution of what's happening in retail automotive is really top of mind for a lot of dealers. William, where is DGDG finding the biggest wins when it comes to saving time and improving efficiency around warranty work?
I think I would say it's two aspects. We have something that we designed that is an open RO list for any pending warranty claims that the warranty admin in the store can put in the notes of what she needs. The advisor can put in the notes. It helps streamline the process and keep track of what we need to get a claim paid and being able to keep the money. And then I think the second thing that I would say is that we adopted a process group-wide where the technicians have to take a picture of every repair that they do. There's one OEM that mandates that already. We know it's coming on the rest of them. But as I heard on the advisor panel early, as an organization, we're really big on transparency. And so, you know, there's not a lot better than, hey, we replaced your brakes. This is what they looked like before. This is what they look like now. And, you know, the adage of a picture being worth 1,000 words or a video being worth more. We're doing that on not only on the customer pay side, but on the warranty side, so that if there's ever a question of what repair we did, why we did it, what needed to be done, we have that backup. And not only does, again, that streamline concerns if maybe the story isn't what we need, sometimes the picture will tell the story that you need. And so it just enables a more streamlined process along the way for the advisors and the warranty admins for our store.
That's incredible. And William, I think that really just makes everyone's life easier. And moving towards you, Oscar, how can strong warranty processes actually make life easier for the advisors, the managers, and the accounting teams?
Well, William and Jason both touched on it a little bit. Each manufacturer is different. So you kind of have to understand what your manufacturer requires and needs for your claims before you develop your process. But once you have that understood, then you can, you know, it facilitates with faster claim processing, less errors, fewer rejected claims. It actually improves the technician's productivity. You're not chasing the technician down, having him stop what he's doing to get the proper documentation to you. Less stress for the whole staff that is involved with the warranty process. So I think first you have to understand what the requirements are. Once you have a good understanding of that, then you can put your process on.
And Oreett, you're on the front lines of this. What are the key habits or processes that help dealerships get paid faster and more consistently?
So like everyone said, the key process is working together. It's working with the parts department, your service advisors, your technicians, your service manager, making sure that everybody does their part. And that once I get it, it's a one-time submit process and done. And if it gets rejected, then you follow up the next day and you right away fix them and the money keeps going. Yes.
Yeah, I think I would, and I think I would just add to that, that if you don't stay on top of it and you don't have solid processes, one of the easiest things that can get out of control in a dealership is warranty receivables, where you're struggling to get money and you're floating the money that, people have been paid and you've, cashed the money in essence, but you don't really have it yet. And so I think it's really important from that standpoint, from just an overall business health, that we've got good cash flow from that, because, depending on the OEM, that can be a significant receivable. And so the better we do with keeping those processes tight, the quicker that, that we get paid for those claims.
Now, I'm very interested, James, to hear your perspective coming from Dynatron on how do these daily habits assist or hinder a dealership when applying for a warranty labor rate or warranty parts markup increases.
Yeah, and we know, that the manufacturers are scrutinizing these more and more, right?
Yeah.
And just like claims, the submissions for your annual increase just becomes tighter and tighter. And so what we see is the dealers that have a very solid process for this claim, that submission is usually done, one, way more efficient, and it's way more accurate, and you're able to earn the rate you can actually prove. When you don't have a solid process around your claims, then what happens is the data becomes unclear, right? You have submission errors. You go in thinking, okay, at these 100 ROs, this is really my best set. And you start reading the wording. You start looking at what the technician story is. You start looking at all that stuff and you realize, oh my gosh, I can't use this, right? And even though it could be a claimable repair, if we don't have the right documentation, it could be eliminated. So I think all of those, not just for the reasons that all of you have said with just efficiencies and quick to pay and all that stuff that helps the dealership, that annual filing can greatly be affected if we don't have a solid warranty process in place.
And Jason, I think that this is becoming even more complex as OEMs continue to, develop vehicles with more and more technology and, complexities.
Yeah, it really boils down to, everybody wants to get as much as they can out of that warranty repair order. And it really is tech dependent on how much the administrator can claim, because if it's missing information, you can't claim of available labor ops that may have been able to be claimed. So, and back to your point, those the labor rate increases, that's all affected by how accurate the claim is being built. So if you're missing those steps, you're probably not going to have a good outcome on your labor rate decrease. So it all funnels together. It starts as one team working together. It starts from the advisor, the technician, goes to the warranty administrator, and closing those holes, fixing the issues in real time so you get your cash flow.
And William, you have an incredible team here at DGDG that is really helping your organization be on top when it comes to warranty excellence. Absolutely. Well, Isabella, this has been a fascinating topic and one that's going to continue to be important in our industry. Yes. All right, everyone. I'm Sarah Vantine. I'm here with Isabella Stevens. We're at the Grande Dealer Group in San Jose, California, on behalf of the Fixed Ops Roundtable and Ted Ings. We'll be right back.